Water is life, and the lack of clean H2O can have deadly consequences. So what better way to honor this precious natural resource than a special art installation? The Thirst for Justice is a collaboration between professional teaching artists, Albuquerque's Working Classroom, and Three Sisters Kitchen. The exhibit brings together a Dia de los Muertos tradition, the papel picado, with a serious message about access to clean, drinkable water for every person on the planet. NMAF's very own Aaron Senna and Anthony Rodriguez have the story behind the art and artists responsible for the thought-provoking installation.
Working Classroom is an organization that focuses on trying to help historically unrepresented communities, trying to connect with art and community and just resources. So the students that are involved with Working Classroom get to work with internationally renowned artists and also just develop their work and the art that they want to create. Within this project, I was one of the co-instructors teaching the group of 8 students to create non-traditional papel picado, whereas in the other co-instructor, Eric Garcia, taught them how to do it traditionally. We were invited as guest artists to kind of share our craft with Working Classroom and their students.
I am one of the fellows, as well as all the other artists that are presenting their work tonight here. And the fellows were offered this opportunity to work on this papel picado project.
I was taking the Dia de los Muertos workshop with Carlos and Eric, and I was basically in charge of creating the papel picado and doing some of the animations.
Papel picado is a medium mostly found in South American and Central American countries, where it's mostly used to symbolize Day of the Dead and the just the fragility and the kind of closeness that the spirits can have with those that are living. So papel picado translated means cut paper.
I believe papel picado is made for the Dia de los Muertos because of the meaning that it's such a light paper that any movement of the air creates movement of the papel picado. And it kind of goes back to the history of it. They used to make it so whenever the papel picado would move, it's like the spirits flying through the papel picado.
I'm right here, guys. Water justice came about as a topic of wanting to focus on resources within local communities and global. It's the focus of trying to bring light to unjust deaths, and in this Day of the Dead, celebrate them.
It is important to know that whatever is going on with the water also affects us as a whole. It affects our health, our agricultural statuses, and our everyday life.
Water was important for me as a subject because it's such a vital resource and it's something that we all interact with daily.
My pieces at the show tonight are all based around one story that I found that happened here in New Mexico. I found a story about Church Rock where there was a uranium mill spill where a bunch of uranium waste spilled into the Puerco River. And because it spilled into the Puerco River, it affected a lot of people. And by that, I mean all the people who live near the river, because those people use that river every single day. Either they use it to bathe, to cook, to drink, to water their crops, the animals drank from it. So anything and everything around that river got affected in one way or another.
Because the students found this issue so important, and because it resonated with them so well, they were really able to bring this installation together. For the contemporary papel picado, we focused on taking iconography that the students could develop and then use it in laser cutting, in animation, and in vector design. Within papel picado, you have to be very graphic and you have to use just very solid shapes. That translates very easily into digital design and into animation.
So some of the different images I was creating, I would find what images came together with the papel picado that I was working on. So I know for my animations, I thought Kirtland Air Force Base. So since they had a fuel leak, I thought maybe do some pipes, some fuel, and then a plane.
The students really filled the space with their work and with their ideas. And that moment when someone is looking up at them and realizing that there's a message behind this colorful paper is something that is very important to me.
I learned throughout the years that I have a voice, I can do what I want, and the instructors that are there to help me.
Flint, Michigan, or the Navajo Nations, I had no clue over that, and As I studied more into it, I also noticed that it was right here in our own city, over at Kirtland Air Force Base by the war zone, what they call it. And kind of knowing that the problems are so close and yet so many people don't know about it is kind of sad.
My favorite papel picado piece was also including the sheep, and it has radiation coming out of its head because the radiation is inside the sheep. Something that I want people to take out of this is that water contamination is real. It's a very serious topic, and there's a lot going on.
With the first thirst for justice, it's kind of like, hey, these problems are happening. Help us get the word out there and get our leaders to actually do something about it than just pushing it aside because nobody knows about it.